Hello and welcome to Dhampir's. I'm Don, I'm your GM, as you saw in the video. Find me at @Don Von Dolan, anywhere and everywhere on the Twitterverse and in the web. We're going to start off tonight with Side View Ricardo.
Hey everybody, this is Side View Ricardo, reporting in from over there. And over there. Gonna be playing Lobo. He is an orc barbarian / Dhampir.
Who's next?
We'll go to Bella because she's muted.
Hello everyone, I'm Bella, and tonight I'll be playing Lady Lenore, the Dhampir half-elf fighter who has a very important mission in today's episode. And I don't know, I choose the next, you choose the next, who chooses
Go
the next
for it.
one? Sean.
Hey guys, I'm Sean. I'm going to be playing Samael, the half Dhampir, half fetchling cleric. And I will choose Kate.
Hello, I am Lady Anna of Katie playing Lady Anna of House Leclerc. Look, I hadn't screwed that up in a while. I hadn't. Lady Anna of House Leclerc, and she is a Dhampir human summoner, and she has her summoned being is named Lenore, who is the manifestation of her family's curse.
Lucia is your
Lucia.
manifestation. Lenore is your sister.
Yes, I mean the same thing. Oh my god. Okay, look, it's been a hell of a Monday. And I will pass it over to our wonderful producer, James.
Well, hello, and yeah, it's been a trying time getting everything going tonight, but we did it. And yes, the description is not correct. We are Dampiers tonight, but I am James Boyd, and I am playing Sitwell, the oldest yet smallest Dampier of the rowdy bunch.
Of the core group, yes.
Of the core group, yes.
There is one smaller.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, how many children does he have?
By like an inch.
That's fair. That's fair. That is fair.
Yep.
All right, but we do open our festivities this evening a few nights after Anna was playing Bachelorette, technically, but she was playing a little
after
dating.
she got her practice in.
I did not.
Yet.
And as Anna has gone through her list of current suitors, she's sitting downstairs at the bar. Lenore, you're there as well. The boys are out. What are y'all doing? We'll start with Katie.
She is not looking over any of her suitors. She is looking over paperwork, and she is working on a new ritual that she's been noodling around with a little bit, with just some research that has some very disquieting diagrams on it. It's like, I do hope you don't take it personally. I mean, the Fae seemed like, to be honest, the best option of them all, but it's very complicated. You see, I need somebody who is of a rank with me, but does not outrank me too much so that my estates are swallowed, but isn't underranking so that I'm marrying beneath me. It's a very delicate, it's a balance. I mean, you understand this.
Oh, but at the same time, does it really count? Because he might outrank you, because technically he's a prince, but he outranks you in another world, another dimension.
Well, what I really need is one that, what I need, since we have already the titles, and honestly, the money's fine. I need someone who is title rich, land poor, because I don't want him to have any holdings that disrupts my interests. I need him at the estate, so we can have our heir and our spare, and then I can return to my studies and whatever I want, and he can attend to the estate and the raising of the children. It seems like a perfect arrangement.
Yes, but that's my whole point. The Malachi has no state in this dimension
He would be
plane.
bored. He's a fae. I'd probably come back and they'd be cats or something.
True. But Anna, I'm sorry to tell you this, but what you want just doesn't exist. I mean, not
Around
this
this time,
fast.
Lobo, you come back in from the hunt. You were successful.
Of course I was. Which hunt? The hunt for Katie?
No, an actual hunt.
Oh, okay.
Remember where you went last episode?
Sure.
Yeah, they had a hunt. You were invited.
Oh, that's right.
Anna and Lenore, you see Lobo walk in carrying a deer carcass on his shoulders.
Dinner, anyone?
Butch, you were planning on butchering that? Because I do actually like venison quite a lot.
Yeah.
I can just give it to the owner. He'll butcher and prepares.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, around that time the owner walks out. It's an older Iruxi with a cane.
Isn't Samuel technically the owner of this bar?
Yes, but the person the proprietor, not the owner necessarily.
The manager.
He walks out on his cane. He's like, You haven't seen any weird dinosaur beastkin types around, have you?
I haven't.
No.
That couldn't.
Just
That
checking.
wouldn't. Okay.
Just checking because
what?
I needed to make because we are short on some stocks. We're all out of pickles.
Well,
Oh,
I
no.
don't believe that's any of our group.
Yeah, I don't think a dinosaur would eat pickles.
They might.
But he does take he surprisingly takes the entire carcass off your shoulders.
This is what stuff
Strong
does.
guy.
And he takes it over to behind the bar, and you know there's like a butcher block table back there and on like an island, and he starts to dismember it in front of y'all.
Anna's not bothered.
And he's waiting for pointers from Anna because she's the one who does every other time.
I mean, if I'm going to use the parts later, then certainly. Let's see, does she actually
Lenore
have?
is really too busy with her nails. While they do that, you just turn to Anna and say, "Look, even if you don't want to marry the suitors we gave you, they were plenty. You might, practice with them."
But that's
You need more dudes? I'll get some more.
I don't need to practice. I mean, it's not that doing it more often would give me what I want. There's not a correct way to fornicate in order to promise an heir. I don't need practice. I just need a marriage, a bed, a bit of time, some timing. I have some, and she wrote through, she's like, but I need to figure out how this impacts, because how is father able to sire so many of us? Although, to be fair,
Practicing a lot. That's how he's hired so many of us.
well, no, I need something more efficient than practice. Looking over the time span, like poor Sit is, how old is Sit? He's old, I know, yes. We have Sit as our elder, and the rest of us fall in between. Oh, Lobo, how old are you?
Like 25 summers.
Okay. Oh, good. I was actually concerned.
Sit around this time. You're out in the market. Your ears begin to burn.
Oh, who is talking about me? I know. Nope, I know. It's got to be siblings. Because anyone else that was talking about me would probably be a little bit more cheerful and wanting to have some lessons. Yep. This good book would definitely teach Fireball to the worthy students that I should have. But that's for another day.
As you're wandering through the market, you definitely see all the different necessary components for your wizarding ways. You find it's cost you a pretty penny, but it's
Oh yeah, of
budgeted.
course. He is pretty giddy.
Yeah, and you're making your way back, and Samael,
Yo.
can you make me a quick, let's call it survival check.
Oh, okay. Do I have that skill? Let me see.
I don't know.
22.
That works. All right. As you pilot the airship, you see Sitwell down there, and you have this overwhelming urge to swashbuckle down. So need acrobatics check.
Okay.
And I do miss the pilot land vehicles skill.
20.
All right, yeah. So you grab a rope and you swing down, and you are almost landed upon by a flying Samael.
I like land behind him and then like wrap my arm around him,
Like,
and I'm like, "Pull me up, boys!" And I'm like yanking on the rope.
let go of me! What the hell is wrong with you? I almost dropped my book.
And as the two of you are down there, you do notice that he is flying in an airship.
Where did you get that contraption?
Look what I found, brother.
All right, all is
Samael.
forgiven.
Samael,
No.
around this time, the hangover kicks in. As you start the brief glimpses of last night start to flash back in your head.
Okay.
There was a Callistrian ritual. 2 nights ago, your sister rejected your options.
It's ridiculous.
So you went out and tore one on for like 2 days. Went to several different dens of sin and gambling. You took Lobo out once.
Yeah,
You don't know where he's at now.
Probably still alive. Probably, maybe. I'll find out soon enough. Probably.
Yeah.
And at some point you won an airship.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I won the bar. I just randomly get things whenever I go on. Like, Callistra gives me, rewards for my good deeds.
You know what? Next time, brother, you need to invite me so I can find the weakest links that we can definitely exploit.
And as you get back to the top, you definitely notice the name of the ship. So this is the flying ship known as the Coil.
What?
The Coil.
We're gonna have to rebrand this, I think.
Now is that an airship of a captain I may have had run-ins with before?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it's a modern invention. It's very newfangled technology. Magic punk. It's powered by Magicraft.
Well, I'm already intrigued.
Yeah. So it's definitely interesting, but it is not one that it's not one that you've ever been on before. It's not a model you've ever seen.
You know me, brother. Always the newest of everything. I gotta have the best up-to-date stuff.
And you notice there's no one driving.
And it's just
Float.
does it? It's just floating, but it doesn't look like it's heading into buildings.
Oh, it has a heading. It's not hitting buildings. No, not currently.
Okay.
It's surprisingly easy to steer.
Yeah.
Well, I will definitely, climb aboard with
Yeah. So when you
Samael.
climb up there, and there's all sorts of levers and gadgets and gears and switches and stuff.
First thing I
all
look
sorts
for.
it's all kinds of copper, like exposed copper pipe everywhere. It's poorly done, like aesthetically pleasing, but dangerous as all heck.
I may have to make some adjustments later. Of course, I don't want to ruin your fun, but
No, by all means, if you can make it more, it perform better, then do it.
Yeah. Like you definitely see like random steam, like bursts of steam coming out of it for no reason.
I think that's actually just a feature.
Yes, it's like it looks like whoever crafted this did it to go ta-da, and that is it. There's no
And it
reason
does
for.
It flies.
Yeah.
That's all that really matters.
But you start to float on down towards your own bar. And you definitely see there is, there's no line of suitors out the door this time.
Oh, she must have finished with them all already. Lots of practice.
And
More like no practice.
you definitely see that it's almost like something palpable is making the crowd not go to your bar right now.
Maybe she's in a tizzy.
I will throw up a wall of flesh so fast.
How
just
you
fly
practice
right
is
over
your
it.
own business. How you practice is your own business.
Yeah. If that's how you practice,
I
I
could get so crude with this, but our adult has left, so
So Samuel, what do you do?
does this thing have a horn?
Roll a
Has to.
d20.
Okay. 13.
All right. One moment. And I don't have a soundboard, so let me pull up a soundboard. Let me see here.
What? Zoom doesn't have a soundboard?
1, 2, 3, 4
No.
processes.
Discord gave us a soundboard.
Don't worry, we will have one shortly.
All right, I do have a sound for it. I'm going to link this over to everybody. That's all I can really do. This is the sound of your horn. I'll link it in the Twitch chat for the our fans. This is the 13th horn on the soundboard. 13th horn on the soundboard.
Yes, I love it. It's the best horn ever.
Nice.
Oh no.
And that's what you hear, Anna. Above you.
Are we being invaded? That would be very inconvenient. And she closes her book, goes outside.
It's not just a one time though. It's like a
Repeat it. Brother, use it wisely, not irritatingly.
No, but I gotta get their attention.
Lenore,
they heard it.
Echoing.
It's Samael.
Lenore, it's echoing.
It like as if they're going to be use that wisely. Do they know that word even?
So y'all do walk out and you see this grand airship, with a big name on it and it says the Coil.
I lean over the side and I'm like, "Hi, it's me. I got something." I throw the rope down.
And
Bursts of steam come out of the bottom and like slide up.
And Sit pops up and is like, "This contraption is magnificent, but it's wasting steam for some reason."
And then it does this, and then it does this as he pushes another button.
Nice.
I
Yes.
hope Sid doesn't like fall off the side.
Yeah, I'm sure I am.
It's a straight up lowrider of an airship.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's using its aerial hydraulics right now.
Yes, it is. Its hydraulics is made of hydrogen. That's why we get. So just try not to fireball near it.
So, what do you guys do now? 'Cause y'all are all in the same area now.
Anna does
close
not. Anna decides to declines use of the rope that looks like exercise, and she transforms into a bat and goes up.
Lame.
Drama queen.
It's a bat. Kill it.
Lobo, what do you do?
I'll climb the rope. We're going for a ride.
I need an athletics check. If
34.
Lobo climbs the rope like the rope doesn't exist.
Let's go.
It's like he's actually flying.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, "Look at me."
Oh, Lenore, do you need help? Or are you gonna fly like Miss Drama Queen over there?
I'm a drama lady.
I might be a good big sister and join Anna.
Are you going to climb?
Yeah.
Athletics, please.
Athletics. Where is it?
And by the way, Anna, I did hear that you were talking about throwing up walls of flesh of
Oof.
genitalia. Please do not do that.
Well, technically, that's not one of the options.
Oh, thank
Now, I do
goodness.
have some options. I, for example, can put mouths in it, and if it can bite you. I can put in eyes, and then we can see through it. Rather, I can see through it. You can't see through it. It can just see you. And then I also can do arms. Do you want to see?
Actually, I would love it, especially when we're in the air. Let's
So
just
you can
in the
you can use the
market.
do oral or arms. Got it.
What?
Wait a minute, what?
I was reading Bella's mind.
Anna isn't innocent. She doesn't know.
Lenore, you do make it up the rope. You're not as graceful as Lobo. You're
Okay.
sweating when you get to the top.
Well, I'm sure Samael and we're gonna help. So
Yeah. Whenever I see her climbing a little bit slower, I'll say, "Hey, Lobo, help me," and then we're gonna like pull the rope the rest of the way up to like.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's not so
That's
difficult.
nice.
But yeah, I'll get up to the top of this airship, and it's very, like I said, it's well appointed, but it does look a lot like there is a bunch of useless things on this boat for no, like they're there for no reason. There's gas lamps for nothing, like underneath, but change color.
Oh, that's a reason. It's a party boat.
There is a hot tub.
It's the yacht. We have a yacht now, guys.
So where did you get? Did you buy it?
he
won
won
it in a card game.
Oh.
There wasn't a card game. It was a game of liar's dice.
Oh, okay. I won it in a game of dice. Remember how I won the bar in a game?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, same thing happened this time. I just now remembered it.
Also, Samael and Sit and Lobo have been gone since you rejected their people.
Are you all right? You've been gone for a while. I mean, I have been able to get some research done, so it isn't completely lost time. But you all are all right. I assume you were.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, we're definitely fine. I mean, I got a lot of reading done, so it was excellent.
Me too.
Really?
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yes.
Yeah, we were all reading. All reading.
Lobo, what's your deception DC?
You know it's so low.
Deception. 27.
What?
Oh, wow.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
That's impressive.
28.
It's the deception DC. He means he's just trained.
Yeah.
She's like, really? Well, I think that we've been a good influence on our brother.
Well,
So-
you also know he was hunting.
Well, he's been gone for a few days.
Yeah.
I mean, how long could it possibly take to hunt? A few
Samael,
minutes?
on the other hand, while you do believe him, you also believe the 3 women that come out of his cabin.
Well, we'll call that a study group, and that will...
We
Sister,
did do a
I
lot
was
of
practicing. On your
I
behalf.
just-
Practical application. One of the girls, it was practical application.
Yes. This is
We
my
were
study group.
reading.
Mhm.
There was a book involved.
Yes.
I should never have confided in any of you. Oh my god.
I mean, technically he was casting spells.
That's true.
And y'all are floating along and floating along, floating along. And Sit, you catch a perception check for me.
Yes, I will try to percept something.
Catch a perception check to the face.
Oh, I did not see that bat. It was Anna.
Now, as you're looking around and you're watching the sky go by, you see a burst of flame underneath the city, like up through one of the pipes. You watch it go up and out.
From the city?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I don't think the wall of flesh would have done that. Should we go down
No,
and see what's going on, or...
I think so. I'm rather defensive of this city now. It's one of the few that we can stay in and unmolested, so to speak.
Well, I mean,
Well,
give it enough
not-
time,
not
Samael's
according
here.
to Samael.
Hey, you came with me willingly, Lobo. Don't you try to like pull this off.
But, yes, Anna, I do agree. I mean, even though most of the things that we've, received is because Samael has had great luck in the games, I have found it very intriguing place to stay.
Lenore,
Yes.
for the past 2 days, while everyone else was away, you were also just letting Anna try and process. So, when you first left your family's home, you didn't just become a fighter. You weren't a fighter to start. you had to learn. So you had to go to less than stellar areas, get into bar fights. And you do have a bit of a name on a certain circuit. And you were challenged to a game of knivesies.
Oh God.
And while you did come back with all your fingers, you didn't win this game.
Happens.
But you do know that your ranking did go down a notch on the Knivesies circuit.
That's it. We got to kick her out of the family now.
That sucks.
And I'm sure Katie's going to give everyone a link to the game of Knivesies.
Knivesies. It is a game that appears in Curse of the Crimson Throne in PF1 AP, and I'm going to go look that up now. But do you know what it involves? Knives.
Yeah.
You know what it doesn't involve? Common sense. So yes, you walk away with sometimes no fingers. So
Is that the one where you put your hand on the table and do the thing?
Something
man,
like that. Yes.
you wish. It's like that with wrestling. It's like WWE meant that game.
Oh, this sounds amazing.
So
Yeah. Yeah, but you lost to this Leshy. Little tiny one.
Oh
Mushroom.
no. Do I know their name?
Oh yeah, it was Nita.
Nita's famous.
In a Knivesies circuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to lose,
it
might
was-
as well
it
lose
was-
the best.
Well, it was either, I mean, you had two opponent options. Nita was the safer one. The other one was Echo.
I mean, at least I have all of my 10 dishes at this point, so one would say I made a good choice.
The other option was Echo, the poppet.
Oh.
Oh god.
I'm very. I need to know more about Echo. I think we're going to be great
Echo
friends.
was Echo
Zari's
was
familiar.
Zari's not even familiar. It was just a puppet that hung around her.
Excellent. I forgot
imagine
about that.
though
part.
Imagine I learned a lot of new curses though in the middle of that fight.
Yes. You know curses in a language you're not allowed to speak.
That's fantastic.
And Lenore, you know enough to know that you're not allowed to speak that language.
Druidic.
Yes. But they only taught him the curse words.
Of course.
The only
that's
proper
how you
way to
learn
learn the language.
Exactly.
But y'all do make your way back down to city proper. It's lower and lower, and you're noticing like where y'all stay at is kind of the outskirts of the city. You're not in the city, like in the depths of the city. So Alkenstar is very industrial. And the deeper you get into the city, the lower you go on the levels, the dingier and darker and danker it becomes. And there's people who never see the sun down here. They never come out of the mines. They never come out of the factories. They just work, or they just run machineries. And it's not that they're unhappy. This is just the life they have. And it gets slightly bleaker. Like I said, it just gets more and more dark.
I bet you that dragon's down there.
Eventually, this music will actually play. It's taking its sweet time.
Uh-oh. No. Music changed.
Mhm.
You know, it
And
occurs
as
to
you-
me. Sorry. It occurs to me this would actually be the perfect place for those of the full-blooded of our kind to lurk. If we weren't so close to Geb, they were clever enough.
That's true. But they're pretentious assholes, and I'm so tired of dealing with actual vampires.
And as you make your way lower and lower and lower, as you have this conversation, you come to a point where it's not dirty anymore. It's fucking pristine.
Oh, this isn't right.
Took a wrong turn.
The walls are ivory white. There is no litter.
It's burnt away.
Yes.
Oh, I was right.
So
Excellent.
I'm laughing because Sit's thinking, "Oh my God, is this where the dragon is?"
Did we walk through a portal somewhere that I didn't know about?
That's it. Make a perception check. Actually, everyone can make a perception check.
Okay.
Lobo, you're still concerned as to why you left the deer.
Yeah, seriously, I was gonna have a good dinner and stuff.
Anna, you're confused. Sit, you're really giddy. You're not sure. Lenore and Samael and Lucia, actually. Lenore, you've heard your mother speak of areas like this in cities. You're looking around, especially when she was traveling with your father. They'd come upon areas like this. And Samael, you've been doing a lot of research lately.
Mm-hmm.
And one blurb in one footnote of one of the books that you were reading mentioned a place similar to this, like almost a bathhouse, but not. It's clean preternaturally, but it's not with water. Lucia, you've been to this one.
Oh no.
In another life. Before you had to haunt this family. This is where it happened.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is where they made the decision that ruined your family. This is when they decided you weren't part of it.
Excuse me.
And Lucia's just having this existential moment of her history, and maybe things are muddled. Maybe it's all wrong. It's been centuries. But this feels very much like the place where the worst thing in her life ever happened. Could be anything. Lenore, as you round the corner, you do see a red dragon. It's not, and it's in a hybrid-esque form of dragon. It's wearing a tux.
Okay. Does it look dangerous?
A little bit, not terribly.
Surprise wedding.
No, it's just there. It's present. It's not alone.
You quietly point it out to the others.
This would actually make Sit a little bit more giddy.
And as y'all come closer, that dread feeling from the pressing dread from the rest of the city goes away. And you feel like you're
Aw.
somewhere else. As you start to see more people. Other people, all dressed very nicely. Lobo, you're underdressed.
100%.
Double, can we try the leathers on quick?
No.
I pull his leathers out of my bag and hand them
Damn
to
it.
him.
Freshly oiled.
Yeah.
Yes,
Brother,
and
just
you
put
see
this
there's-
on.
You see a roulette wheel spin as you walk by. See people rolling dice at a table.
Gambling hole.
Wait, is this where I won the airship?
No, you've never been here before.
Oh, okay.
I look over at Samael and I'm like, this could be very good for us.
And as you're
Perhaps.
walking through, but you do see there's people of all different races, or all different ancestries, heritages. There's Ganzi, there's Leshies, there's all sorts. There's beastkin of all sorts. There's, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can think of is probably here, at least one of, maybe two.
That's a casino.
Yeah, it's a rip-roaring underground casino.
Fun.
And you see it's the person sitting in their throne managing over it all. It's a very big red dragon in a tuxedo.
I was right.
Brother, someone you know.
Not exactly, but I've heard tales of this big red dragon that, ran this city, kept it, afloat, so to speak. I guess I was wrong in many, occasions, but still, in parallel, it was pretty close.
Are we still in Alkenstar though?
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah, there's still exposed copper pipes and gears everywhere. It's just clean.
Yes, and steam isn't shooting out of it for no reason.
Does Anna sense the distress from Lucia, since they do share like a
Yes.
psychic link?
Lucia is very upset. They are not comfortable here.
Lucia, do you wish to investigate here, or do you wish to not be for a
I
bit?
need to be here to protect you from whatever may happen.
Of course, of course.
But her mind is muddled. Like, things are confusing her. She's getting events in the incorrect orders and things in her head right now.
She's never been like this before.
Mechanically, no effect, but
Yeah.
role-play wise, plenty of effect.
Anna
Have you tried
actually looks
turning her
concerned.
off and turning her back on again?
She doesn't want to do that. I asked. I think she knows this place. Somehow. Something happened.
Everyone make me another perception check real quick. This is for something else that you might see.
Ooh, that's a big roll.
Noise, Sam.
Everyone except for Anna and Sit. Yes, everyone except for Anna and Sit. But Samael does see it first. You see this almost like a Family Feud board, like where they change names and everything constantly, like a ticker tape for a stock. But you see this ranking of about 50 people in a circuit, and around rank 23, you see Lenore.
Oh no. Does it say Knivesies at the top?
It does. It's the Knivesies rankings for global.
I mean, 20 was not bad globally.
Samael looks at Lenore. He's like, "Did you lose again?"
Look, I lost to Nita. Okay.
Oh, and you see number
Yeah.
1 on the list is Nita.
Oh shit! You went up against the champ.
Number 2 is an unknown from a small part of northern, like Corvosa area. Guy named Piter.
I'm fighter.
But you do see that ranking, so there's another board of ranks. But these look like team names.
Hmm.
It is the Blood Pig National Blood Pig League.
Oh my god. Okay, another one. Front Course of the Crimson Throne.
They put some good
Think-
games in there.
Really did. Think rugby, but with a live pig and Wolverines.
Oh yes.
Let me go find the rules for that one.
Sign me up. Sign me up.
But yeah, there's art all over the walls. There's a gallery display going on. There is an auction happening of various and sundry goods and services.
Ooh.
I will eventually
Literally,
make my way down there.
all vices can be filled here. Oh, and the rankings aren't necessarily like the rankings like this person has 23-1. They're great scores. No, it's their next bout. It's got odds.
But it's betting rankings.
Yeah, this is a gambling hall. This is sports betting.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So, but this red dragon is obviously running the show. There are several other red kobolds running different games, like standing around them menacingly.
That's Alcott Mafia.
Yep.
They're pit bossing.
So, what should we do? I know it is a den of inequity and crass activities, but I do rather want to investigate.
I would actually like to talk to the dragon.
Do you say that out loud?
Oh, yeah.
2 kobolds walk up to you, go, Captain Well.
Oh, so you've heard of me.
Yes, we have, and they have a list and a picture of you. Are you sure?
Why wouldn't I? I mean,
What's
is this something from maybe from the shackles that may have been an issue?
We'll let him tell you.
All right, well,
Follow us, please.
all right, I will be back. As he
You
yells,
want to go alone?
would you like to, well, no, I need someone a little bit more dignified. I mean, nothing against you, Lobo, but,
I put the leathers on.
actually you did, so, yes. Feel free, Lobo, you come with me.
All right, so while Sit and Lobo head towards the overseer's chair, let's put it that way, we're going to go to Lenore. Bella's been quiet. What you doing?
I want to walk around, talk to a few people, because what I'm finding weird is how and why we just end up here out of nowhere. So I think I just talk to some people, understand exactly where we are.
Oh. So give me a diplomacy check to gather information.
Okay. Diplomacy.
And we'll see how these go out.
Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
Yes.
All right, Lenore, we're going to come back to that.
Okay.
Hold that natural 20 in your head and see what everybody else is doing to see what else might come up. We're going to go to Sam now.
Sam will look for the VIP area, like the place where they're serving bottles and things like that.
There is a bottle service, but it's only at the Baccarat tables.
Ah. Are there any dice games going on?
There is one, looks like a very exclusive dice game going on up in the VIP section, just past all the tables, kind of in the dark.
Let's see if I can schmooze my way up into that area.
All right, go ahead and give me your diplomacy roll, and we'll come back to that. So roll it, and we'll figure out what it is, and we'll come back to it.
Uh-oh. Nope, that's not
Okay.
good. I'm not even trained in diplomacy.
And then Anna, what are you doing? Well, everyone
Anna
else is wandering off.
Anna watches with growing horror as all of her siblings wander off and just go into this area that she is not equipped for at all. And with an eidolon that's acting weird, and she's like, this is fine. We've done other things. We've covered up murder. We've done lots of interesting things. We can do this. We can socialize here. It's fine. She's going to walk in and try to get a lay of the land.
Okay. Is she going anywhere specific?
I'm sorry, say again?
Are you going anywhere specific?
She's actually looking for anything that looks historical, like an original fixture.
So Anna's going to the auction.
Oh, okay. Yes, certainly. That seems civilized. Let's go to the auction. What are they
All right,
auctioning
so
off?
we're going to start off with Sit and Lobo and work our way around back to Anna.
Okay.
So Sit and Lobo, as you approach the for lack of a better word, throne. The well-dressed dragon kind of rears up a little bit. Captain Wow. And a bodyguard?
Oh, no. I mean, this is actually a long-lost brother that I didn't realize I had.
Well,
This is Lobo.
Pleased to meet you, Lobo.
Mr.
I'm
Dragon?
sure when she finds you, the sins of the brother will be met on the brother himself.
So, how do
I
you know
understand
of
you
me?
met my idiot cousin.
Who is your idiot cousin?
You recently had run-in with a red dragon.
Oh,
Who was really stupid.
Yes, yes, yes. I wouldn't call him an idiot. He was just intellect challenged.
Yeah, he's more muscle than brain.
That I can see.
Why'd you look at me, Sid?
I was not comparing you, not at all.
So, why are you in my casino?
Well,
Do we have a problem?
no, of course not. I just wanted to, we stumbled across this casino, had no idea what was going on. I knew that there was a red dragon that was here.
Well, you
But-
brought a gambler.
Oh,
You
yes.
brought a fighter.
Yes.
You-
I brought my family.
So it is a problem we have then.
I don't know why you would say that. It's not necessarily a
Because
problem.
we are the first family of Alkenstar.
We're not trying to take away your precious city. We just want to hang around.
This is our turf.
Okay.
This is my horde.
Your whore?
Horde.
Oh, I'm
With a
sorry.
D.
I misunderstood. Sorry.
No, not like what you're doing with your sister on the above ground.
Wow. That is was uncalled for. And yes. I came down to say I appreciate, what you've built here, but now I'm starting to get a little displeased with your attitude.
Well, when one dragon invades another dragon's horde, it tends to cause some problems.
Which we were not trying to do any of that.
Enjoy the festivities, but you will leave this evening. There's no rooms at the inn for you.
I'm pretty sure these inns are probably substandard to my liking, so I will. We will take our leave when we are through here.
All right, and we're gonna jump cut while that conversation's happening to Lenore with her nat 20.
Yes.
You start talking about, asking about, and these people look over and think, when your time is here to, when it's your time to arrive here, when you're of a proper rank and level, the Horde finds you.
What do you mean by rank and level?
Well, it's a certain amount of wealth, prestige. You have to be landed in some cases.
Hmm.
You may have rank on a certain circuit. You may own an airship. You may be known as a master hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Different ways, different knights, nobles, adventurers of some repute, not Pathfinders typically.
Mm.
They're too goody two shoes for us. And they
Mm.
like to steal things.
That is fair. So let me see if I get this straight. This is some sort of underground VIP club
Yes.
in a way of the best of the best, and
Yes.
they find people
Yes,
when
only
they
the
need
strong.
them or they want them.
Yes, best of
I
the
see.
best, only the strong. Falcon Star
Sounds
Ninjas.
fair. Sounds fair.
Trying to break James with my 80s movies references.
I see. And what are we supposed to do here?
Oh, you bet money. And typically the house wins.
Oh, I see.
Sometimes you
Okay.
win, so they keep you coming back for more. But their goal is to get you to bet more than you win.
Mm-hmm. Spend a lot of money in the
Yes,
house,
in the Horde.
in the Horde. And the gentleman, and then she kind of point out, discreetly to the red dragon. Over there is the leader of the Horde.
Yes, that is the Dom.
Let me see. I thank you.
That is capo de capo.
I see. And how often are we supposed to be here?
Oh, once you're here, you're allowed to come back. But you have to earn your way in.
But our way out, that's free.
Yeah, as long as you're not in debt to the club.
Sounds fair.
Yes.
Why, thank you. You were
Samael.
very helpful.
Yeah.
Samael, you are being escorted out of the club.
You guys just don't know good taste is what all this is about.
As you're walking towards this VIP table, two people cut a look. Guy who used to own a bar, guy who used to own an airship.
Uh-huh.
Like, no, not him.
Oh, you're salty about losing, huh?
And you get picked up by two kobolds.
Well, this is different.
Beefy kobolds. They're short, but they pick you up.
I don't often get manhandled. This is kind of fun.
And they begin to walk you towards the door. At least in the VIP section.
Ah, okay. I
Excuse
will.
me, sir. The VIPs have requested you do not go beyond the velvet rope.
They just don't know good taste then.
Sir, we're just security, sir.
I nod and I'm like, well, you're just doing your job. I can't fault you for that.
Yeah. The eye in the sky always knows.
I'm sure. Well, have a good evening, and I will move away from the VIP area that I'm obviously not wanted at.
And Anna, as you make your way to the auction, you see several things on display. An original Perseal from his early period. You see several different contracts up for auction.
Fascinating.
I mean, there's an early Asmodean one.
Might be reaching a little bit.
And there's other things up there. There's, there's a mug said to have been drunk out of by the one and only Caden Kalen.
Fascinating.
There is a rock.
What is the rock?
It's a piece of earthfall.
Really? Well, this is actually interesting. Oh.
Fresh from the world wound.
Fascinating. Is there anyone around who is perhaps a local historian?
Well, I mean, you see a small gnomish figure walking. I am a bit of a historian, but actually that one didn't come recently from the world wound. That one is from when the world wound was created.
That's even better. I'm actually curious about a local historian as in this area.
The local histories. I know a bookshelf.
You know a bookshelf. Oh, is it his name and she names the bookshelf? Yeah. I was hoping not to have to go all the way back to the library, and they always want to talk, and it always takes forever.
He is a chatty one, yes. No, she wouldn't be available. She doesn't come by here that often.
Oh.
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh my goodness. Oh please, oh please. Girl, like
Okay.
That's almost as good as I can get it. Oh no, wait, it's not. I've reversed them. Okay. But
That's
still
fine.
very good. Yeah,
it's a very good roll. So you're sitting there and you're talking, he's thinking, he's like, I don't know, maybe. Oh. Well, there is one lady that comes by here from time to time. And she has been known to know things that most wouldn't know.
Okay.
You do favor her slightly.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
Favor how?
Y'all have similar eyes.
And is that like whose eyes does Anna have? Does she have her mother's eyes or her father's eyes? Family. What is her name?
Oh, I've never asked.
Well,
but if you come back here, she'll probably be around. I mean, sometime. I mean, it's been a few months.
You wouldn't by chance be willing to pass a message along, would you?
Sure. I mean, if I see her, I mean, well, what's it worth to you?
Well,
what do you have for the auction?
For the auction, we weren't even planning on being here. I'm really more of a researcher, you see, and less of a collector of objet d'art and historical interest. I'm more of a collector of information.
Do you have any good information that can be sold?
Well, I have been doing a little research. What do you think about the undead?
It depends on what you're trying to do with them. Sometimes they are fun, sometimes they are a little bit macabre.
Well, I have specialized knowledge on, let's see, pulling up her, because she has some special lores. She's like, oh, I know about curses. If those interest you, I know about vampires specifically. I'm
Do
quite
you know about, and he says your dad's name?
Yes.
And he's like, I have heard, and this is just hearsay and rumor, but if I can make it more factual, then it becomes information. Information has value
Hmm.
to other people in other areas.
Yes, of course.
I hear he has lots of children in the scores.
That would be an accurate statement. Who are the interested parties? They wouldn't be anything as cross as vampire hunters, would they? It's just
Some of those Pathfinders occasionally. Some Last Wallians. And of course, I mean, competing houses.
So those who would wish to dispose of said progeny.
Or acquire.
Or acquire. Acquire as in ally, or acquire as in acquire. Yes. This has been an extremely fruitful conversation.
Yes, I know what my people are looking for, and if you have that information, that would be helpful.
Let me look at my notes. Can I come back to you?
Sure thing. Make a deception
Wonderful.
check.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god. Okay, this is fine.
He makes no apparent motion that anything is wrong.
Okay, I can hear a point.
It's up to you if you want
fine. You know what? She's rattled enough that I feel that it would stand.
And as you're walking out, you see Samael being escorted out by kobolds of the VIP section, as he's telling them they have no class here.
Yeah. Oh my god, she sweeps up to poor Samael, takes his arm, and tries to disengage him. She's like, oh, thank you for finding my brother for me. You are such dears. You left me. Come, let's, you said you would promise to show me how one of these dice game works, yes?
Of course, sister.
Anna has never asked about dice in her life.
He realizes immediately something's wrong. So he will move away from whatever with her, and kind of under his breath, he's like, "Did you get into a bit of a pickle?"
I think we might be. I think I have discovered a pickle barrel.
And as y'all are discussing, this is what happens next.
Oh no!
Ladies and gentlemen, those and others in attendance, we are now announcing special guest just arrived to the Horde, making her first appearance on the grand stage for 5-1 odds. Lenore herself, 23rd ranking globally in the Knives Use circuit, to the main stage.
Oh god.
Oh, this will be good.
Play that. Oh god.
What in the hell is going on?
Does it?
Party?
I don't think it's a party, Lobo.
We can make it one.
Can Samael and Anna see
Y'all
Sit
can hear
and Lobo?
this.
No, I'm saying, can we see Sit and Lobo still?
Oh yeah, they're definitely on their way down.
Okay. I want to make sure we intersect them and move toward Lenore, making sure that we're as close as we can be to her if anything goes fucked up.
All right, so Lenore,
probably
you are
going
you are brought to this table, and there's this half giant at the other end. They announce his name. Igor the Magnificent, ranked 52.
Nice to meet you.
Pathetic.
It's a pleasure.
It's
He offers a
like,
hand.
yeah.
It's a meaty palm. He covers your hand twice almost. It's a pleasure. I've heard good things about you.
That's wonderful.
And they put this
I
dagger
also-
square in the table.
She's going to say she also heard wonders about him. She never heard their name.
Make a
in her
deception check.
entire life. Perception check. Okay. It's loading.
It's okay.
Okay. Ooh, Nat 20.
All right, he believes you. That's amazing. I've only recently made it to the second. I'm on my 10th match.
That's
They
amazing.
brought me here because I'm a big guy. I'm getting
Yeah.
good spectacle. And so, for this game, how it's going to work, Bella, for you, your hands get bound together, and you each have a pouch on your side. And there's a dagger on the table, where it places the coins on the table. Basically, you win when you are knocked out, dead, or knocked off the table.
Mm-hmm.
Or any coin is knocks off the table, or all the coins have been collected. That's how the game wins. So mechanically speaking, you're going to be making a bunch of athletics checks.
Okay.
We'll say there'll be 3 athletics checks depending on your rolls. You're going to be going against his DC.
That's
So
fair.
you also have to take off all your armor and all your other weaponry.
Okay. Let's do this.
And they strap your arms together, and you're pulled up onto the table, and bets are being placed. The bets are the money going, or some of the money going onto the table. Does anyone else make bets?
100% I do.
Should we help?
Don't worry. This will be fine. This will be fine. I know I have quite a bit of gold. I'm just going to say I'm doing
You have
100.
an amount.
I'm going to give 100. 100.
All
I'm betting.
Lobo, do you bet?
Sure, I'll bet.
All right, Lobo, as you bet, they also bring you a drink.
Nice. Start drinking. Let's go.
Samael, do you bet?
There's no way I wouldn't bet on Lenore.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna throw down 500 gold.
All right.
50 platinum.
Nice.
Is
I mean,
it
he's-
polite?
Hey, he's won a lot, so he's got that. Easy.
So
Polite.
as you see it, he pulls out of a pouch that doesn't even have his name on it. It's got someone else's logo on it.
Yeah. He just
Sponsor.
hefts it and he goes, "That's about right," and he just tosses it on the table.
That's so good.
And does Anna bet?
She is in a panic, and so she's like, do we do anything? Is there special? And so if one of her siblings wants to make her bet, she is unguarded at the moment. So
Yeah.
if you want to totally grab one of her 50 plat
Yep.
pouches and just throw it down, be like, yeah, this is hers.
Sam's just gonna reach into her bag and pull out one of her 50 platinum gemstones and toss it into the betting pool.
Give me a quick actually, does Anna keep just gems and gold in that bag?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're good.
Mostly because she does not want the pickpockets, if they do go in there, to come out with a finger or something like that might get her in more trouble than it's worth. So.
I was more worried about paperwork.
Oh.
That's fair.
That would mess up the paperwork.
Yeah. And then, so Lenore, you're getting strapped to this guy, and he strips off all of his armor. He's down to just a loincloth.
Now,
And it's impressive.
Hey, don't get any ideas over there, big guy.
Why would I get ideas?
Yeah, just keep your brain dumb.
Oh, there's one advantage. Lenore, if you kill him, do it cleanly, please. Oh, sir, and she. I have. I guess I still need to do a contract, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Uh.
You hear over your shoulder.
so
She turns.
There's a dragon standing there, picking his teeth. He's like, Lady Leclerc.
You have
My
me
problems with your-
at a disadvantage.
My problems with your brother notwithstanding, it's a pleasure to have you in my establishment.
Why? Thank you.
I understand you met my accountant.
Oh, the gnome? Yes.
Yeah, Bernie.
Very lovely.
I'd love to
Yeah.
spend a weekend with them.
Oh, Jesus. Well, yes, thank you. It's a lovely establishment that you have, very lively.
Yes, what's about to get better? Your sister is going to make me a lot of money.
Yes, of course, we have out of faith in our sister, and she will not fail us.
No,
Shit,
she
he's
won't.
watching.
I made sure of that.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Yes. And you see this eagle guy, he beats his chest. I'm going to wipe the floor with her. I'm going to wipe the floor with this one. She's tiny.
Also means I'm fast.
So I need you to make an athletics check.
Athletics, okay. Oof.
Hey.
Lenore, it feels like you should be losing. He definitely could outpower you. But you swipe up some gold coins and sweep between his legs around the dagger. And he stumbles forward and does like a roll, stands back up, way too nimbly for someone who doesn't get many coins. Roll me another athletics check. Again, similar situation. You feel like he should be destroying you. And you roll around and you grab more coins. And you're winning.
That's odd. Should I roll again?
Go ahead. And this time you catch him a little off guard. He stumbles past. And Lenore, I need a perception check. All right. Anyone else who wants to roll perception?
Yeah.
Hey,
Let me get that.
Don, I also sent you a quick
I
message.
responded.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, let me get my perception on.
Mhm.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right. So everyone except for Anna senses that motive.
Anna's distracted.
Yeah.
But you hear Anna whisper that, is he like, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, and Samuel, the giant, 100% throwing the fight.
Yep.
But he's doing it in a very, very well done way. Like he's practiced this.
Mm.
And he flips over, and he looks like he's knocked unconscious on the last roll through as Lenore cuts his purse free with the dagger that's on the table. They both have a pouch attached to their thing. That's how you play knivesies.
I mean, look, there's interpretations.
No, she doesn't cut his family jewels, just the coins.
Wow.
And
That ends the game, everyone.
And Lenore, you're standing there with these 2 bags of coins. And everyone in your family did win. Who bet for you? Lobo, I need a fortitude save.
Oh no! What did you drink?
I'm good.
Oh,
Lobo, these are weak drinks. Nothing like Sparkle.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Take
Sparkle
lessons from another
rocks. Hey, Sparkle rocks.
And but y'all see that Lobo has like 30 empty glasses around him.
They're giving out water over here.
It's not water.
That's
100% not water.
but it's flammable.
Here, Anna, here, have a sip.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
water.
Sid
Water.
actually goes, "Woof, yep, it's flammable."
It is totally. It is legit fire water.
Yeah.
It's straight whiskey.
It's like, well done, Lobo.
Yeah, it feels watered down, Anna.
Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, Anna shockingly actually has an extremely good. She's this little tiny thing, but
Sit and knocks you on your ass.
It's like, I was not expecting that.
It's like it's specifically made to hit kobolds funny.
Yes. This was delicious. Lobo,
Lenore,
this was delicious.
you watch as the board flips and you go from 23 to 20.
It's interesting.
As you begin to work your way back up the rankings.
So you got a friendly nudge.
And so,
Now, was that...
Mister, are you okay?
for me, oh, I'm fine.
Do you need help with your armor?
Igor walks
Oh,
over, he's like, that was a lovely match. Thank you so much for the privilege.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Who's
good.
this fine little lady next to you over here?
This is our sister, who's looking for
Oh,
a husband.
yeah.
I'm
Oh.
sorry. Sorry. Oh my god.
Sit for God's sake.
I know some people who need some wives. That's a good combination, right?
It's more political and
She's not very picky.
I
You
am,
need them things what called titles?
yes.
What kind of titles you looking for?
Are you connected in
I work for the boss, but
Oh,
what kind of
I see.
titles you looking for? I know people's.
Well, we don't need to purchase titles. I need somebody who already has a title.
Well, yeah.
No, he knows.
Oh,
He
okay.
knows peoples. That's what he said.
Well, one who would be accommodating, that would, be fine with running an estate in Taldor. And
Taldor.
Taldor.
Where's
Yes.
Taldor?
well, and she tries to give a rougher. If you go north, and it's, she tries to give him some rough geography.
Is that the one with the golden lions?
Yes, Katie is like not quite sure.
I think it's the Taldor
is
and golden
it?
lions, right?
Yeah.
Something like
I think
that.
so.
Well,
Yes,
because of that
it's-
drink hitting Sit so hard, I just kind of ignore me. But in the background, he's just gonna be like, Taldor, Taldor. That sounds funny, Taldor, Taldor.
You know, Sit,
Tal-
that's what you usually do whenever you're occupied in a room with someone, is put a towel on the door.
Ah, that is a weird name for an area. For you're from those lands, that's weird.
Actually, you could be a help friend. Do you know if you have any friends that are local, that are titled, that run a salon?
A salon.
That might be of more my speed than what some others have attempted with me, which is more of
no,
a
it's lion blades. Lion blades. That's what they were.
yeah. But
I
just a place
smushed
to
one of
talk.
them.
One of the lions.
No, one of the men in the lion blades
Oh,
at the joust.
oh, permanently.
I don't know. They're clerics.
A joust. Where are the jousts? Were the jousts here, or was the joust in
Oh
Kaldor?
no, that was the joust was. Where was the joust?
Oh, you following any
Barney!
of this? What?
Barney, where did I joust at? And this little gnome comes back over. He's like, "Oh, you again?
Hi.
Are you finished with your research?"
Well, I'm also looking for a salon.
Oh, a salon. You could have asked. I know salons.
Well,
Why
I
would you
got
think Igo knows
distracted.
what salons are?
Well, he was talking that he knew people with titles, and I figured
He does.
Right.
He jousts all the time.
I just didn't know I didn't know there was jousts in salons. Do you know? Could you perhaps point me to the Wave Salon, somewhere of culture, for a young noblewoman out upon her own?
Yeah, you go to the Glamour Emporium.
Glamour Emporium?
Yeah. They do nails.
No, not that kind of salon. A place of gathering of ideas, not to get one's hair done. It's a place of intellectual discourse, meeting those of a similar
Oh.
station. Yes,
Hmm.
perhaps they're called a club here. Or she's looking desperately at her siblings, like, "Please help me talk to these commoners. I don't know how to
No.
communicate with."
I think you're doing just fine. They'll figure
Sid,
it
you
out.
must be-
I'm
Oh, Sid, you must be drunk.
well. I sobered up pretty quick because this discussion is super irritating, and I apologize, Anna, that you have to deal with this.
You see Samuel almost nodding off.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Very, very bored.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
I understand everything you're saying, and I just don't understand how they don't. So, and of course, I look over at the Red Dragon, and I just go,
The Red Dragon.
Brother,
Sits still drunk.
yeah, he is.
I go looks at him. He's like, "Oh, you look like coffee in class."
coffee in class.
Yeah, I go there time to time. Yeah, I don't know what they talk about. I just get coffee. They make this
Interesting.
really cool one that's all frozen and blended, and
Oh, that does actually sound
it has
good.
little pops of yogurt, of brown sugar balls in the bottom.
It's a place to start. But I realize that maybe, and she turns to the others, she's like, I realize that may be a solution. Maybe perhaps I need to socialize with those who have
Six with a
titles.
-2. Can I get a heraldry lore?
Oh,
no.
yes, this should be
Oh,
great.
no.
I was like, wait a minute. All right, so -2 to that.
Yeah.
26 is not bad.
Yeah, you've heard of this place in passing,
I know
but you don't
exactly
get all the
where it
information
is.
that you don't. Yes, exactly where it is.
I know exactly where it is.
Yep.
First, we have to
Samael?
travel through the dragon's butt, and then we can get there.
Yeah, Samuel, you're pretty sure
Mhm.
Sid has no idea what direction he's walking in right now.
Yep.
This is his dubious knowledge coming out.
Oh,
Yes, you know that it
no.
exists, but you have absolutely no idea where it is.
Whenever we start to move, Sam's gonna grab his tail and make sure he doesn't wander off.
That's a good call.
Just put a little leash on
Lobo.
him.
Lobo, what are you doing?
I think he's probably just either wandering off or he's still drinking.
Well, you end up at a game with dice, a table with dice in your hands.
How do you play this again? Just throw the
Some-
dice?
Yeah, and some little oh gosh, a Gonzi woman blows on your dice. Yes, roll them.
Okay. Roll.
Give me a performance check.
Oh, jeez. 22.
Some people on the table are happy. Some people are very upset. She's like, very good. Do it again. Make them all mad.
Yeah.
Roll it one more time.
Same roll, 22.
Yes, perfect. Exactly what we needed. And she punches somebody at the table.
Are we doing this?
That's fair. Yeah, this is fair. This is what Adanya would do.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! If this happens, I'm afraid Lobo's going to actually go punch the next person. Like, this is how you play.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Make a society check.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're 100%
Wow.
sure this is exactly how that works.
Boom,
Roll
nice.
dice, punch people. You knock out some poor dude who was like just walking up to the table and was like, so somebody here playing craps? Bam!
Yes, let's go.
And Johnny's like, yes, that is how you play every time. I got the dice next.
Here you go.
He's like,
Wow.
stand back. I don't want to punch you. You're a nice guy. And it goes on, and there's other people doing other things, and Lobo eventually makes his way back to the group after you see he punches several people.
You feeling good, Lobo?
This is awesome. That game, Craps, it's awesome. You got to play it.
Yeah, I've never quite seen it played like
I've seen
that.
it played that way a few times. Yeah, it happens.
My knuckles are starting to hurt a bit, so we can't play for too long, but
The siblings think about stepping in, but look at his little face. He's so happy.
No,
Like,
he clearly had that under control, and plus, I can't help him right now
oh,
Sid, you
no.
keep getting more drinks.
for some
Oh,
reason.
no.
So as I'm getting more inebriated, I kind of lean over to my siblings. Actually, if that dragon is still kind of walking around us, I'm probably gonna lean over to him like he's one of my siblings, and be like, "So, I went up to just say hi to the main dragon guy, and he's kind of a dick. And so, just
He
so
really
you
is.
know, when we come back, I'm taking this place."
He's.
You can
he's
certainly
a-
try.
He's.
Oh, hey, how's it
My
going,
pa-
buddy? Hold on one moment.
You see
Hey,
four of them.
Samael. So this
Yeah,
guy's
yeah, what's
being
up?
a dick, and when
Yep.
we come back, I'm taking this place.
Oh my god.
Sounds
So
good.
you see
Great
four of
establishment.
them. So you see four of them currently.
Yes. So you got mirror image. Well done.
You need to get your brother out of here before I have to.
Yeah, I think it's about time for us to retire for the evening, everybody.
Lenore, you're being
Yes.
escorted around the entire time by a half giant.
Oh god.
Whenever we get to where we're
So are
ready
you
to-
sure she needs a title?
Why does everybody ask that?
I can go get a title. I can beat somebody for one.
That's not how it works.
You see, she does need a title. For her to get
Oh, okay.
married, the person needs a title.
She needs another title, or does having one already help? Does that work?
It works. It works. If the person already has one, it works.
Okay, cool.
But it's not just any. Oh my god.
So
To be fair, Anna, you don't even know what title you're looking for.
I know exactly, Lord. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, perhaps a landless duke would be nice as well, but I just need somebody with experience running an estate. I can't leave it in some paper noble. You know, they need to be competent at running the estate because I will be busy doing other
Hey,
things.
And not to
okay,
mention,
here.
they can't be afraid of dead things.
Oh, that's important. That's very important. They
Or
cannot be
they,
afraid of that.
or
things.
maybe they are, and then it's just fun for everyone.
I like that one better.
I've heard fear interferes with the breeding process.
Oh,
Not always.
Not always.
Sometimes
Well, I
it
was.
enhances.
He's like, I was in Earl in the Grungir Forest.
Well,
oh.
I mean, I don't know that we have a compatibility biologically.
We can fly out.
Practice.
No,
Practice.
I'm not practicing. I'm not practicing.
Yeah.
There is a way of doing these things.
Well, I mean, when the orphans took over, they kind of, I don't know if it counts anymore.
I'm sorry?
When the orphans took over, they kicked out moms. Ladamaru.
The orphans kicked out.
No, the orphans. Orphans.
Oh my god, what is he? Can somebody interpret for me, please?
ULFEN.
Okay, the orphans.
Yep.
She's so goddamn posh. She's like,
Yeah.
oh, I need somebody this northern language. Somebody
Oh my
please
God.
save me. Yes.
I think this is the perfect mate for you, Anna.
No, I don't. I really don't.
You'll learn proper culture by living with him.
Excuse you. I think I would like to go to this. I can go to this coffee and class. It says class.
Great,
in the
I can
name.
stop doing this accent for Igor because I am not that great at it.
Yes.
You were doing
Perhaps-
an accent like
No,
we
it
should-
was pretty good.
We should go now so that we can get a coffee into our brother and sober him up slightly.
That is probably a great idea.
Y'all all know that Sid knows where he's going.
Lucia, please carry Sit to the airship.
Sid doesn't like me. Sid doesn't like me to touch him.
Sit is not in his full wits right now.
Noble
is-
should carry him.
It is okay. Because
Noble, you get punched
I
in the
like
face.
you a lot more, Lucia, than that dragon.
I didn't know we were playing
Gross.
craps anymore.
As this woman walks out with another woman under her arm, and she punches Lobo in the face and then walks out.
She's awesome.
Bye, Danya.
Oh my god.
And so Lucia has been asked not to touch Sit, so she won't.
Oh yeah,
Well,
obviously.
yeah, well, Sid says it's okay because you are actually family, and that dragon's gonna pay. He's gonna pay. He basically as
Well, he's leaning on you the entire time.
yeah.
I'm just like, okay, buddy. And
No,
we're like,
You don't
dragging him
understand.
out.
You don't understand. He's disrespected our family. Basically, he called us garbage.
You know what, Sid? I bet you can't cast sleep on yourself.
You know what? I bet you I can, but I forgot to learn it today. So I can't today. But tomorrow I can.
I'd like to see you try.
I need a deception check from Samael versus Sit's perception DC at a -4.
Okay. Wow, you just critted me.
Yeah,
Huh?
You just critted me.
I'm totally gonna do it tomorrow.
Yep.
So you actually get him out of the club
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
Yep.
and back to the airship.
Oh my god.
How about we don't
All
go
right.
back there for a while?
I have to go back. Okay, and
I have to go
once
back,
they're
too.
clear of everyone, you too. A woman comes in every once in a while, and she looks like she's related to me, except my mother's side. As far as I knew, I'm the only descendant left, but if there's some other family out there, and Lucia was acting strange, and I think that she has a connection to this place and possibly the curse. And if there's somebody else, like
Anna,
there could what?
Anna, they knew
Yes.
everything about us when we went down there. Maybe they're deceiving
Well,
you.
Well, it is possible. I think I was being deceived. Well, she thinks about it. Was she? Can
Make
I?
a perception check.
Hmm.
You don't know.
I don't.
It's indeterminate at this point in time.
But that's the thing about knowledge. You don't always know. You can't always assume that what you think would be convenient is false. I have to go back at some point. And just perhaps a calmer evening with less punching and yelling at dragons and.
So don't take Lobo and sit.
Well, no, we need them. 'Cause
Yelling at
they're-
dragons is the only way to live. You hear from down on the streets.
No. But I'm just, and the thing is, I understand my family, it's less important to all of us because they were looking for information about father, because they wanted to sell that information about father's children, us,
Us.
to his enemies who would like to use us as bait or pawns. And I know I've just not made the case of actually going back there.
Yeah, I don't think we should ever
but-
go back there.
I don't.
But they already knew about us.
Right.
Here's the point. I think that's a stupid idea either way. Because I don't think Father cares enough that if we were used as bait, he would actually show up.
And
It just
actually,
doesn't.
we do want to meet him, so we could honestly. It's not out of the question that we would say agree to be bait.
Oh, and where you stop based off Sit's directions, because no one stops Sit from driving.
No, he's fine. He knows what he's doing. Let the
you
drunk
end up
kobold
at-
drive.
You end up at this bar on the outside of town that's so dingy and dirty.
I don't think this is the right one. I don't.
It
All
actually
right.
has twang music coming out of it.
All right, we're here. We made it. Yeah. And notice we got there in record time because during my drunken stupor, I also made some improvements to the airship with my
He
34
did. He made the
crafting.
crafting check.
Yep.
You're now running like alcohol-infused fuel.
Yes.
Oh,
With
It's
magic.
just where he-
Hell yes.
It's just where he went to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So Samael, how this
You're at
works? You have this
you're at this
commode
room.
right here, and after drinking, it actually turns it into fuel.
Speaking of drink, brother, here's another drink. I'm gonna hand him an antidote.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
No, that's fair.
Does Sit drink it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you make another fortitude save with a +2.
All right.
Ugh.
22.
Still trashed.
Yep. It's like that was delicious.
You're a fucking lush. Sit.
Hey.
Lobo, the music here sounds good.
So are we going down? Let's go.
Yeah, we're here.
hoping for the coffee place, but okay.
Yeah, this is called Boots and Scoots.
Ew.
This is exactly
Like-
the kind of clientele you want, Anna.
I lived through
Look at
the
these nobles.
90s line dancing epidemic, and I had a physical reaction to the name of that bar.
You're welcome.
Sit starts to walk towards. He goes, "Oh, you're looking for nobles, not nobels, like cowbells." Oh, this might be the wrong spot, but hey, they have
We're here.
They have drinks.
And dancing.
Yes, sir.
That is true.
Ooh, Lenore. He takes Lenore by the hand and says,
Oh,
"Fancy a
there,
dance?"
it's a big circle of people dancing in with this really odd rhythm.
Yeah.
Boot, scoot, boogie.
Oh
Told you I lived through those days.
You're welcome.
My parents were enthusiasts.
Sam gets in there. 34
Oh, he's
performance.
straight up two-stepping.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness. I need to roll too, right?
Yeah.
Now, does your character? Okay, of course your character has performance.
It's a
I
Bella
mean-
character.
It's a Bella character.
Yes, it is.
So they're dancing, Lenore. Lobo, there's a bull.
Oh.
It's magical. It's mechanical.
What are we doing with this bull? We hunt it?
No. What you do is you strap yourself in and you hold on for as long as you can.
That's easy. It's my turn. Let's go.
You get on there, and the guy before you is a little spindly person, and they get thrown off real quick. It takes about 2 seconds.
Weak.
And y'all see Lobo get on this mechanical contraption that looks somewhat like a bull. I need you to roll me an athletics check.
Oh, no. I'm going to hit point that.
Yes! No! Let it ride! Let it ride!
No.
Messy.
30. There we go.
It looks bad to start. He can't get on right.
He writes it backwards.
Backwards.
He reverse
He does.
cowgirls. He reverse cowgirls.
He actually does. He gets on backwards, but he holds on for the full ride.
So he
He
does
learned-
that, and we're like,
He learned that last night with me.
But yeah, Lobo, you get off. It was more complicated than you thought.
Yeah, take some skill.
Is
But
there
Anna would be good at
anyone? Yeah. Is there anyone of interesting physiology here?
Give me a perception check.
Do, do, do.
They are all wearing a specific kind of clothing. It's very gunslingery type of place. But you do see people who are have differing physiology. You see a few different types of humans. You see one Hispanic man with a low hat. He's got this really odd looking gun by his side. He's wearing furs and leathers though. And yes, I am totally stealing another Ricardo character for this.
Oh no. Okay, well we're gonna go over and see if he wants to sign a contract.
Yeah. Vaquero.
oh my god. Wow.
It's the only gunslinger character I can think of off the top of my head.
At least it wasn't
And he's
Tyrexa.
holding this gun that looks like a creature.
Hmm?
He's got a gun slung to his shoulder, over his shoulder. That looks like a creature.
Ooh. Now that is even more interesting. And Anna is going to start chatting him up about his gun, his lifespan.
Lifespan
You
of
want
the
to know
gun?
about it?
Well, yes, your gun, it appears to be organic and active, like alive.
Made of a drake.
Oh, fascinating. Do these have a lifespan? Is there a time after which they are not functional and you would be discarding it or burying it or something?
As long as I keep good care of it, it should be fine.
Well, how would you like a little bit of insurance?
Insurance?
Well, if anything were to happen to your precious gun, which I'm sure has a name, what is its name?
Oh, I haven't given it a name yet. It's new. Just built.
Oh, okay. Well, if with your gun, when should it expire, I would, if you would provide me the body of the gun, I would provide to you some material benefits.
Would you rather have a full drake?
I can get a Drake. That's not a problem.
That's
I've
what-
never had a Drake gun. I've never seen one, and unfortunately, the investigations I would like to take would require me taking it apart, which means it should be done after it dies.
You do find a sheriff badge, but no deputy.
Excellent.
Bro.
I'm keeping it.
I mean, yeah. If the gun ever fails me, I guess you can have it.
Excellent. And she gives him, there's a contract and there's contact information and all kinds of just gobbledygook legal.
This girl's giving you her
gobbledygook.
phone number, Vaquero.
Yeah, I mean,
Vaquero and the other games be like, I've got a girlfriend in Alkenstar.
It's like, you made that up. No, you don't.
Yeah. No, she's real. She liked my gun.
Whatever. That's like saying, it's like, I got the girlfriend in Canada. It's like, no, you don't.
So, you guys, you do steal a sheriff's badge or, scroll of authority, writ of authority, sort of like a privateer's license.
Ah, excellent. You know what? I'll probably, because I like having knowledge, not keeping the actual thing, so I'll read through it real quick and try to give it back, or try to put it back.
You
Actually,
can either make deception check to give it back, or the thievery check to put it back.
yeah, let me see. I'm gonna use thievery to put it back.
Reverse pickpocket. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. How rude of me. I'm Sitwell. How are you doing?
I'm fine, but you spilled my beer.
Oh, well, you know what? I will buy you another beer. Now, we got our winnings, correct?
Oh, yeah.
You
How
have
much
tons
do
of
we...
money right now.
Yes. So, it's like, a round on me. And,
It was 5-1 odds. Everyone bet 50 plat.
Yep. So I
You
will
get 250 plat at the end of it.
Yep. So I'm buying a round for everyone.
Y'all can thank Lenore for your earned income.
Oh.
Yes, thank you, Lenore.
And
Lenore,
I was
you
able to
also
play
get
that
paid
off.
the same amount of money somehow.
Nice.
That was your prize winnings in the purse. But yes, you buy him around, and he doesn't get too upset, but he wanders off. But this bar is a bust. And the only fun thing was the bull and the dancing. Nobody comes here that's of any type of repute.
I think we might be in the wrong place.
Well, I'm going to actually talk to the barkeep before we leave. And
Go down, turn around, go to town.
oh, wow, is that actually how you talk? That's kind of
No, that's what's the bar. That's what's
okay.
I
was like,
music they're dancing to right now.
Okay, because I was afraid I was walking up to the barkeep.
Two-stepping, and they all get into lines.
Oh no. Okay, I'll make this brief. So how long has this bar been here? Because it doesn't seem like you have very many patrons that come through here.
Oh, there's tons of patrons, sir. Do you not see the crowd?
Actually, it does look a lot larger than from over there, because I still see.
It's a very crowded bar. It's just nobody of any repute. It's common folks. It's country folk.
That's still fine. I have
It's
no
people
problems
trying
with
to be country folk.
Oh no.
It's the people who bought a bunch of country folk clothing and came out here.
Oh no. This is even worse.
Posers.
These are posers. Oh.
There's a few belt buckles.
Oh.
One guy only has belt buckles on.
It's just all belt buckle.
It's like so many belt buckles. That's his armor.
Yes. And yeah, he's like, so yeah, we don't really cater to a high class, but we cater to a class.
No, that's understood. Well, I will just say that it was a pleasure coming here, and I will probably come by and visit again.
I'll be glad to have you.
Excellent.
For
And
dinner.
wow. And then I take off so that I don't have to be dragged out by my siblings.
You're sobering up slowly,
Yeah.
but you realize you were on the opposite side come from you intended to be. And actually, let me just look something up real fast. Trying to find the chart I'm looking for.
Get that chart. Get that chart.
Working on it. All right. Sit.
Yes.
I need you to make me a flat check.
Oh. All right. Let's do this. Oh, that's low.
All right. Roll me another d20, please.
That's better.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
I rolled an 8 and an 18.
Okay, so the 18. You suddenly flash back to all the poor interactions you just made in that other bar.
Hmm.
As you some of them you feel like you did really well, some of them you feel like you did really poorly. And it's just messing with your head right now. You are now in emotional turmoil.
Oh.
So at the beginning of any turn for the next, say, minute or so, you'll need to make a DC 11 flat check. And success is you get +2 to everything, and on failure you take a -2 to everything.
Excellent. Excellent.
So probably won't come up, but you just got hit by a mana surge. As you see a storm coming down.
Oh.
And Anna, you see it happen as well. You see the storm coming or happening as you walk back out of the bar. As Sit took you into a place where the mana storms happen.
I knew the dreadful magic music had something to do with it. Obviously.
Yes, and that also means that your airship is on the ground.
Ah, damn it.
Damn it. Sit.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Samael, it is your ship. You can also make a flat check.
We can just go back in and go back in on the bull.
All right, so you actually cleared the DC.
I did
So
really.
you're okay. Your
I did
ship
not.
takes back. Oh, Sit's thing. Oh, a 5. Never mind. You did not clear the DC. Roll a d20, please.
Oh.
6.
6 on that chart. Your airship is totally flying now.
Like, is it, or am I hallucinating?
Oh, it is totally flying.
Oh.
Very fast because of a very strong wind. I also need all of you guys to make a fortitude save.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Waiting for one more.
Well done, Sit. You needed this. You needed a win.
We're waiting for Lenore. You're muted, Bella. Oh, there you go. Okay. The problem is Lenore's on the ship.
Oh no.
How far away
As
is the ship?
sudden gale pushes the ship. Let's see. It's around 80 feet away at the moment, but it's flying fast.
All right, I'm gonna dimension door to the deck.
All right. So, Samael, I do believe your dimension door is a big black gothic looking thing.
Oh yeah.
So y'all see this big black gothic looking door just crash down in the parking lot of this bar. And Samael steps through it onto the boat.
I was gonna try go after. It's going behind him.
Give me a reflex save.
39.
Technically speaking, it doesn't work, but because you rolled high enough, because it's funny to me, you fly
Yeah.
in behind him.
So
Samael, make a reflex save. Well, you step out of the way just in time. As Lobo goes flying in behind you like he's not supposed to. This has never happened before in your dimension. door.
Lobo, what the hell?
Hey.
That's a man's private dimension door you're doing.
I
You don't
did-
come through it without being like asked.
Technically
I-
speaking, dimension door, you can't bring somebody with you.
I did not think that was gonna work. But I guess I can do magic now.
Anna and Sid, you're sitting in the parking lot as your ship flies
oh my
away.
god. Sid's gonna try to
Um,
dimension door.
Sid falls through a hole in the floor.
I gotta roll my my flat check first.
Oh yeah, roll your DC 11.
Oh my god. It may not work out for me, but we'll see. Oh,
All right, so yeah, but you see Sid has this little green spot on the floor happen, and he falls through it
yep.
and appears on the boat.
Oh. This
And then
is
your siblings have all left you again.
Cloak of the Bat, but this time she's not a bat. She can just fly as wings. You know, for 10 minutes, she has a flight speed.
All right, so you fly
She's
and you
going-
land. You should catch up to the boat. It's not a problem. The wind,
Yeah,
they'll get out of the
rotation.
wind gale, and like not too far along, like maybe a football field the way you catch up. And Anna lands on the boat with her wings.
She
yay.
like
Fancy.
grabbing the reins of the boat, and she's like, "Yeah, calm down, boat."
What? In the world.
I will have everyone make a survival check.
Oh God, why?
I have a reason.
Okay, that was decent.
Oh. One of my least
I'm
favorite.
actually trained. Why am I trained in that? That's
So
appropriate.
as y'all are all trying to get settled on the boat, Lobo, it's like the bull. You just have to hold on and ride it and guide it the right way. So you take control of the wheel. Even though Samael has all the reins, it's listening to your commands.
This is very rude of you. You're being very rude, Lobo.
I know,
I know
first
what I'm doing.
first
the
he
bull
runs
all over
through your dimension door and then takes
And you notice he's sitting on the quarterdeck backwards.
He really likes reverse cowgirl. Like he really enjoyed it.
but apparently it works. So
As you guys make your way, you're flying back towards the other location that you were actually intended to go to, coffee and class. As
my
you're
God.
flying back, as you start to fly back, a moment happens that y'all recall before. This happened once before. As Lenora snatched off the deck of the ship, the giant white dragon paw rends through space and time and pulls her back.
No. Absolutely
This one
not.
is mine.
I'm
Your
so
father
tired of you.
promised.
No, absolutely not.
And you guys can decide what to do on the next season of Dampiers.
I knew it. I knew you were going to do that. That's why I was like, I'm going to cast nothing because I'll have to wait and see what he's done.
The Little's kidnapped again. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's how we start every season is with Lenore getting kidnapped.
You gotta kidnap the princess. That's what
Well,
happens.
I guess it's time
But
to kill
this time you'll have a
Bowser.
little bit more time. So I will say, when we come back to the season, you guys will have a little bit more time. But just so y'all are aware, this is our season finale. This is the last episode for at least a month or so before we come back with some pre-recorded episodes and maybe some special guests playing special characters, doing special things.
Oh my.
Very special.
I will let our cast introduce themselves one more time before we head out, starting with Side View Ricardo.
Hey, everybody. One time and one time only side view. Hopefully one time only side view Ricardo. I was playing Lobo, our lovable orc Dhampir barbarian. If you want to know what I'm doing and whatever, just find me at Ricardo Riv J on the Twitters. And yeah, this was fun. I can't wait for next time.
And we're gonna bounce to Bella, the lovely Bella.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bella. I was playing Lenore, the half elf, half human, half vampire situation princess who apparently likes to get kidnapped every season. And if you want to know what else I'm up to, just follow me. I am at Bella Riddle on Twitter, and that's it.
We'll go to Katie.
Hello, I am Katie. You can find me as K Cunning pretty much everywhere. And I was playing Lady Anna of House Leclerc, and who still is apparently on the market. And her siblings are not helping by being kidnapped. This is extremely inconvenient. We were just about to get a lead.
Look,
That's me.
she said she was going to teach you how to practice. You didn't want to.
It's not.
And then we're gonna jump over to Sean.
Hey guys, I'm Sean. I was playing Samael, the fetchling Dhampir cleric. And if you want to know more what I'm doing, it's at Sorrow7482.
And I'm Don. You can find me at Don Van Dolen, at Devon, or at Devon Dolen anywhere and everywhere. On Thursdays, every other Thursdays, you can find myself and a few of the others here and Fist of the Ruby Phoenix over at D20 Saves. And on every other Wednesday, also on D20 Saves, playing Gatewalkers. Additionally, myself, James, and Ricardo are in a every so often Sunday stream of playing some Monster of the Week with a bunch of other veterans to celebrate veterans and to give a little bit more of an awareness to veterans' health issues. That's all the stuff that I have going on personally. So I'm going to kick it over to James to finish us out and tell us everything that's going on with Reroll.
All right. Well, I'm James. I go by at DicePorn on the socials. I was playing Sitwell, the Kobold Dhampir Wizard, Fighter, and Sneaky Guy. Also Drunkard. On Reroll, we have quite a bit of things going on. So we have my upcoming projects that's going to include Don and Katie, which is going to be pre-recorded HGTV style setting in Galarian. So imagine, skeletons want their house renovated or crypt renovated. These two are going to be doing that. And I will just be the host and see what happens. See if they can get them happy or if they're going to have to fight to the death because it's not what they wanted. We also have Gatewalkers on Reroll coming up. We have Monster of the Week. There's a lot of things coming up, and to be honest, I don't recall all of the stuff that's happening in the next few days. So check out Reroll on Twitter and all the other social media, and you'll see a schedule.
_roll with a 0.
Yes, it is.
And don't forget, Manic Pixie Dream Girl's been running some video games on the stream for charity. So please support. It's a good cause. They're doing everything. They're 100% donating to charity. James also runs Degenerates every other Monday.
Yep.
Don't let him sell himself short. He's an amazing GM, an amazing person, and a great producer. We appreciate everyone who's been here, everyone who's done everything for this entire thing. Want to give a shout out to our artist who did all of our character art. That is at Hannah. Can't remember the rest of it, Bella. You know better than I do. But Hannah was our
I'm going
artist.
to put it on the
She's
chat.
going to put it in chat. And that's what we have going on right now. And I do believe we might be in about 3 or 4 minutes going on a raid.
That is, well, I'm hoping so.
Raid, who are we raiding?
I mean,
They're going to raid R&R Production because they are starting their new stream, Nuva Warden, I think is what it's called, at 9 p.m. Central.
all right, stand by.
Nice.
Yeah. So we all have Hannah. Yeah, that one. Can't remember her last name. Sorry, I just blanked on it completely. But yeah, we all work together to try and make sure everybody has a fun time. I hope you guys enjoyed our cast this season. We will let you know as soon as possible when we will be back, and we should be having a lot of fun new experiences. For our first episode next season, they're fighting a white dragon.
Yeah. We're gonna, and then I'll be back for that red dragon too. I'm taking that place. Disrespect. All right, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Good night.
Peace out, James.
All
I
right.
hope they went live already. I have no idea.
Here we go. Raiden.
Yay.
Ray.
They're chilling in Minecraft right now, but I guess we can totally raid them.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's the wrong one. It was supposed to be an RR production. No S. I don't think.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Can our raid continue?
Let me see if I can back it up.
If not, it's not a big deal. I told him we might try. Whoever that guy is who's got Minecraft going.
Production.
Yeah, but
He's
it's
gonna
not
get
even.
about 8 extra people in there.
It's even live. I don't think that.
No, he's not.
No.
No. All right.
Oh well, no biggie.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well,
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for playing.
No problem.
Good night, everybody.
Hey.
Good night.
Night.